Welcome, darlings, to Owl the Storyteller, where we unravel history's most fabulous mysteries, one garment at a time. From 1890 to 1900, fashion wasn't just about looking chic. It was a language, a statement, a gilded cage whispering of both elegance and rebellion. This, my friends, is about so much more than just what women wore. It's about who they were and who they were becoming. Picture this. The year is 1890. Gone are the days of the dramatic, almost comical shelf bustles of the 1880s. Oh, honey, those things were practically architectural marvels. Instead, we enter the Late Bustle Era and fashion takes a turn for the subtly seductive. Underneath the luxurious fabrics and intricate details, a cultural shift was brewing, one that would forever change the way women dressed, and the way the world saw them. Now let's talk social currency, because in the Late Bustle Era, darling, your outfit was your resume. The quality of your fabrics, silk, velvet, taffeta, the cut of your bodice, the drape of your skirt, every detail whispered a story about your place in the world. A tightly laced corset, for instance, wasn't just about achieving that coveted hourglass figure. It spoke of leisure, of having the time and help, let's be real, to achieve such a work of art. But even within those gilded cages, a quiet revolution was simmering, expressed through the subtle subversions of style. Enter Art Nouveau. A breath of fresh air like a whispered secret against the corseted formality. Suddenly, fashion was inspired by nature's own curves, flowing lines, organic motifs, and a celebration of the female form. Artists like Alphonse Mucha captured this ethereal beauty in their illustrations. Women with impossibly tiny waists, flowing hair, and a dreamy romantic aura. The ultimate muses for the era's aesthetic. Because in this era, a corset wasn't just a corset, darling, it was a metaphor, a symbol of both restriction and allure. Now, while the hourglass silhouette might scream demure and ladylike, don't let that fool you. This era was all about contradictions. Yes, the corset emphasized a woman's fragility, but it also held a certain strength, an underlying message of discipline and control. Women were fighting for the right to vote, pursuing higher education, and entering the workforce. These women were demanding a seat at the table, and they were doing it with style, proving that femininity and ambition weren't mutually exclusive. Here's where things get really interesting, because the Late Bustle Era wasn't just about saying goodbye to the past. It was about laying the foundation for the future of fashion as we know it. Precision pattern drafting allowed for more intricate designs and better fit. Department stores began offering ready-made garments, making fashion accessible to a wider audience. And even the corset, that symbol of both constraint and liberation, was evolving, with new designs that offered better support and, dare I say it, comfort. Little did they know they were planting the seeds for the fashion revolutions to come. So why are we still so obsessed with the Late Bustle Era, you ask? Because, darling, it's more than just pretty dresses and corseted waists. It's a time capsule of a society in flux. It's the silhouette, that delicate balance between structure and fluidity, restriction and freedom. It's the art, the birth of fashion as a true form of self-expression influenced by the creative movements of the day. It's the gender commentary, the way clothing became a battleground for societal expectations and evolving roles. The Late Bustle Era was a whisper of rebellion disguised as elegance, a reminder that even in the most restrictive of times, style finds a way to bloom. And there you have it, darlings, the Late Bustle Era, a time when fashion walked the tightrope between Victorian formality and the dawn of a modern age. It was an era of contradictions, of elegance and constraint, of tradition and transformation. But most importantly, it was a time when women used fashion to whisper their hopes, their dreams, and their desires for a world where they could truly be themselves. In every sleeve puff, every corseted waist, every flowing hemline, there's a story waiting to be told, a story of women on the verge of something extraordinary. And that, my friends, is a legacy worth celebrating. Absolutely don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support keeps us going.